Well, hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're in York, and more specifically Monks Cross Shopping Centre in York. It's a bit of an unusual one, this, because there seems to be an awful lot of empty properties, but that doesn't affect how many people actually shop in there. Let's have a little look at what's going on. So Monks Cross has been going now for, I don't know, 20 years probably, a bit less. It's had a number of little refurbs over the years, and about, I guess, 3-4 years ago they started building those little shops that we just saw on the right hand side. More about that later, but let's go into Primark. Elizabeth loves Primark. This used to be occupied by Marks and Spencer's. They used to have a clothes shop and a food shop separately at Monks Cross. This was a clothes shop. Then that closed, it moved over to the Vanguard Centre, and Primark opened. And well, look at that, an England jumper for the World Cup. Usually wouldn't get jumpers clearly, because usually in the summer. This is what Primark's really good at, all the little nicks and knacks, power banks, little leads, and then little bits and bobs, as you can see. Anyway, so we're outside now, we're walking towards Asda, and I want to show you just how many empty shops there are. And look at that, boarded up. The car park was still full, so the shops that are there are obviously doing really well. But yeah, when I was here a couple of months ago, I noticed there were a few empty stores. There seems to be more and more now. Very unusual. I don't know whether the hobby craft seems to be clinging on. I don't know if they might have put the rents up or something, I don't know, but or just struggling because of COVID. You don't often see this on the left there. Look at that. Poundland has closed. And they're gamely showing you where the nearest one is. Poundland, of course, just recently taken over Fulton's Foods. For those of you wondering why all the Fulton's Foods in the area were closing. So we're walking across the car park now, as you can see, absolutely teeming. But look at all those buildings without signs on them. JD Sports there on the right, that's got one. But loads and loads of boards up. So Sports Direct, and then I can't quite make out what that is next to it. But as we walk across the car park, there's Boots there. Used to sell Boots. Boots used to sell Waitrose food in there. I don't know if that was just like a trial or something, but a lot of these little shops have got tenants now. So Claire's we saw. We're going to see Coupland's in just a minute. They've got like a little cafe there called Eats and Seats. I've not been in, but nice little play on words. There it is. And then Card Factory. So these smaller properties, just right for places like that. Card Factory, Claire's Accessories, that sort of thing. Really, I think a perfume shop, which was really good. Right, so JD Sports, TK Maxx is going to be just ahead. Here we are, we're inside TK Maxx now, and the usual mayhem in there. So WH Smith, and then we're going to walk now towards the area where like the toilets and stuff are. And as you can see, once again, loads of empty shops. There's Holden Barrett there, and one of the new builds. All those new builds were empty until just a couple of months ago. But anyway, we can see there's a Costa. I think the Costa there on the right hand side, I think that's the last of the small ones. And then more and more empty ones there as we move. That seems to be buried off. Now, this was an intriguing one here over the right hand side. There's a empty Mothercare there. Now, how long is it since Mothercare closed in the country? I mean, years and years, surely. But there still looks to be some fixtures and fittings in there. It's opening up shortly as a Bernardo's, I think. We'll see a sign for that in just a minute. And there we go, Bernardo's, if I can say it, Superstore on the right hand side. And then that little corner area, that's where the loos are and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's strange that they've still got the, in fact, yeah, that's where the loos are, in there, and the offices. Now we're going to walk down in a minute. There's the bike rack there. I'm going to switch it off just as I pass the playground. And then on the right hand side, a shop which you don't see very many of these in the UK, although they are getting more and more. It's a French retailer called Decathlon. I'm going to show you that in a minute, which is, apparently it's the world's largest retailer of sporting goods, over on the right hand side. So this sort of area, there used to be a Curry's, PC World, there used to be a Debenhams back in the day in this area here. But as I said, Decathlon is the newest. There's another empty unit there on the right hand side. And there we go. So we're going to go into Decathlon. Pretty impressive looking shop. There's like a fake running track there that the kids are having a field day there. So downstairs usually there's always footwear, hiking, that sort of thing, running, which I guess is the most popular stuff. You go upstairs, there's some of the fleeces, which are all really well priced in fairness. Some really good stuff in there. And as we go. What's that? Some sporting electronics goods there, bits and pieces, and then upstairs. So every conceivable type of, well, there's cycling on the right, every conceivable type of ball, I think, there. And then there's a few more balls there, basketballs, footballs, etc. I think there's some like exercise bikes and we've gone past as well. And then look at that, horse riding stuff. And then there's some aquatic equipment there, wetsuits, sailing. You know, very few sports shops have that sort of thing. And then back out, walking back towards the corner now is the fragrance store. And that's Monk's Cross. Do let us know in the comments what you think. Do you shop there? And thanks for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, I'd be very grateful if you could like this video and hit that notification bell. If you do that, you'll continue to receive lots more rubbish just like this.